Welcome back. I think we didn't miss a whole lot. I was just explaining what I'm going to do next move, or the thought process that leads to my next move. Moving this bishop here is tempting in order to get castled, but I think it is quite likely that I would have to move it anyways, the next move, because it is pretty likely that the AI will capture on this c4 pawn. And yeah, what I want to do is that I now probably play my knight here to get an additional defender for this e4 pawn, so that in case of a transaction I don't have to destroy my pawn structure here, because taking with this pawn this would be possible, but then I would have two isolated pawns, and you will always want to avoid this to happen, so I play my knight here. Okay, he continues to push his pawn into here, into my, well, it looks a little like a volcano, but of course not really. In this case I'm now thinking, if I take with my e pawn, then my pawn structure would be okay, because there's still 3 connected pawns here and 3 connected pawns here, and he would lose just as many pawns as I did. He would then obviously retake with, probably not with pawn, but it doesn't really matter if he retook with the queen. This would force me to kinda do a queen's exchange, and in this case would I want this to happen, then he would come back here. Yeah, it's really bad. I think once the whole exchange is over, I need to play my knight over here and thus block off my bishop. So I will probably end up shadowing him here anyways. So another thing that I could do is playing the knight here right away, because he cannot push his pawn any further, since then I could, well, not really, I couldn't take it because it is still protected by the queen, and he will most likely add up his queen and such all here. So I will take it now. It doesn't really help my position. Let's see if he retakes with other. Okay, now I think I have to do this, as much as I dislike it, but there's little alternatives to that. Okay, now it's getting a bit troublesome. He will probably play it even further once more. I'd like to protect this d2 square with something else than my queen, because in this case my king has to retake, because if he moves up here I take, he retakes with the queen, and then I have to take with my queen. with my king, and then I can't castle anymore. I will gain a pawn in the process of this, so but I would value the possibility to castle around about 2 pawns, especially if none of the minor pieces have been taken out. So I hope I can do this without any danger. Let's see if he pushes again. Oh, actually he doesn't. That's interesting. But this could mean that things can get even more troublesome. Now I can't block with the bishop because it is not possible to protect. Oh, now I see it's really a big problem. No. I play the queen and now I have to take with the king. And he once again checks me. A huge problem now is that this pawn is hanging. I can play my king here. This would protect the pawn, and I think... Do I need to protect the pawn? I could also take, but this would just make me end up in check once again. But I probably should do so anyways. I then need to move my rook. I now see another problem. He also attacks this bishop, and this is a really big problem. I have to move my king, and then he just can take. It was a discovered attack. I didn't think about it. What's the best thing I can do out of it? I think the best might be also threatening his knight, because he is currently hanging, but if he takes here now, I save my rook, of course. What's he gonna do now? Yeah, he takes my knight. Quite terrible, but I will now take his knight. Check once again, and also threatening to get another check from here and from here. So my king is at the most stupid place he could want to be. If I played here, would I be a little safer? Yes, because I can't be immediately checked again, since the bishop has to get a little distance to the king. So I will play him here. So this gives me one more move. Shall I take with no, I will take with the knight, because he could otherwise eliminate the defender. In this case, not possible, so I take this with the knight. He now threatens it with the rook. I just cover it up with my own rook. It is attacked twice. Now I suppose he will... No, he won't. Okay, now what troubles are there to be expected? He might come here. Yeah, I need to get my king out of the line of fire. If I play him here, he can give me check.